How can the immaterial realm of mathematics coexist with the materialistic assertions of Darwinian evolution? It's a conundrum that has sparked countless debates among scholars, mathematicians, and thinkers for over a century. Our journey begins in the mid-19th century when Charles Darwin first proposed his theory of evolution. It was met with immediate criticism, particularly from religious groups who believed it contradicted the divine creation narrative. However, the most substantial criticisms were yet to come, and they would arise from an unlikely field: mathematics. Fast forward to the 20th century, to an infamous meeting in 1966, the Wistar Institute Symposium. Here, mathematicians and biologists united to challenge the assumptions of neo-Darwinian evolution. They argued that life could not have emerged from random selection, asserting that the formation of life required purposeful planning by an intelligence. The mathematical impossibilities of evolutionary theory were laid bare for all to see. The challenges didn't stop there. The symposium also highlighted the difficulties of protein formation by chance and the complex genetic data on hemoglobin. A follow-up meeting in Altbach in 1969 only added more evidence against evolutionary theory. As we move further into the 21st century, the criticisms continue to mount. Noted mathematician Gregory Chaitin stated, "For many years I thought that it is a mathematical scandal that we do not have a proof that Darwinian evolution works." To which theologian and mathematician William Dembski responded, "In fact, mathematics has consistently demonstrated that undirected Darwinian evolution does not work." In 2017, Robert Marks stated that hard sciences are built on foundations of mathematics or definitive simulations. Examples include electromagnetics, Newtonian mechanics, geophysics, relativity, thermodynamics, quantum mechanics, optics, and many areas in biology. Those hoping to establish Darwinian evolution as a hard science with a mathematical model have either failed or inadvertently cheated. There exists no mathematical model successfully describing undirected Darwinian evolution. According to our current understanding, there never will be. Moreover, as if that was not bad enough, mathematics is profoundly immaterial in its foundational essence, which is in stark contrast to the materialistic claims of Darwinism. The 2 + 2 = 4, for instance, doesn't have a location, weight, or speed in the universe. As Michael Egnor noted, what is the physics of the fact that the area of a circle is pi multiplied by the square of the radius? And of course, what is natural and physical about imaginary numbers, infinite series, irrational numbers, and the mathematics of more than 3 spatial dimensions? Mathematics is entirely about concepts which have no precise instantiation in nature. Mathematics is immaterial and is known solely by our intellect rather than by our physical senses. This brings us back to our initial question. How can these two seemingly opposed realms, Darwinian materialism and immaterial mathematics, coexist? The answer, in short, is that they can't. Both Eugene Wigner and Albert Einstein are on record as to regarding it as a miracle that mathematics should even be applicable to the universe. Wigner stated, "Certainly it is hard to believe that our reasoning power was brought, by Darwin's process of natural selection, to the perfection which it seems to possess. The miracle of the appropriateness of the language of mathematics for the formulation of the laws of physics is a wonderful gift which we neither understand nor deserve. We should be grateful for it, and hope that it will remain valid in future research, and that it will extend, for better or for worse, to our pleasure, even though perhaps also to our bafflement, to wide branches of learning." And as Einstein stated, "A priori, one should expect a chaotic world which cannot be grasped by the mind in any way. The kind of order created by Newton's theory of gravitation, for example, is wholly different. Even if a man proposes the axioms of the theory, the success of such a project presupposes a high degree of ordering of the objective world, and this could not be expected a priori. That is the miracle which is constantly reinforced as our knowledge expands. There lies the weakness of positivists and professional atheists who are elated because they feel that they have not only successfully rid the world of gods but bared the miracles. Moreover, mathematical truths exhibit infinity, necessity, eternity, immutability, perfection, and immateriality. As Ed Feser stated in his 2020 article, Keep It Simple, mathematics appears to describe a realm of entities with quasi-divine attributes. The series of natural numbers is infinite. That 1 and 1 = 2 and 2 and 2 = 4 could not have been otherwise. Such mathematical truths never begin being true or cease being true. They hold eternally and immutably. The lines, planes, and figures studied by the geometer have a kind of perfection that the objects of our experience lack. mathematical objects, are known by pure reason rather than through the senses. Mathematical truths exhibit infinity, necessity, eternity, immutability, perfection, and immateriality because they are God's thoughts. And they have such explanatory power in scientific theorizing because they are part of the blueprint implemented by God in creating the world. For some thinkers in this tradition, mathematics thus provides the starting point for an argument for the existence of God, qua supreme intellect. And could the human ability to comprehend this quasi-divine realm of mathematics prove the existence of an immaterial, eternal mind or soul? Alfred Wallace, Charles Darwin's contemporary, thought so. He stated, "Nothing in evolution can account for the soul of man. The difference between man and the other animals is unbridgeable. Mathematics is alone sufficient to prove in man the possession of a faculty unexistent in other creatures. Then you have music and the artistic faculty. No, the soul was a separate creation." In summary, the mathematical contradictions in Darwinian evolution are numerous and substantial. From the impossibility of life emerging from random selection, to the challenges of protein formation by chance, the mathematical criticisms against Darwinian evolution have grown stronger and stronger over the last several decades. Moreover, the fact that mathematics is profoundly immaterial in its foundational essence directly contradicts the materialistic claims of Darwinism, which hold that we are purely physical beings. Purely physical beings with no immaterial component, no soul, and/or immaterial mind to our being. In conclusion, mathematics provides not just a compelling argument against Darwinian evolution in particular, but also a compelling argument against Darwinian materialism in general, in that this immaterial, quasi-divine realm of mathematics offers fairly compelling proof that humans must possess an immaterial, eternal mind and/or soul, which is able to comprehend this quasi-divine and immaterial realm of mathematics. And even offers fairly compelling proof that the immaterial and infinite mind of God must lay behind the quote-unquote miracle that immaterial mathematics should even be applicable to the physical universe in the first place.